What the f is up, YouTube? This is why the Talaria Sting R is the best e-bike. Boo. Hey, do you mind? I'm filming a video. My bad. Thank you. With 8 kilowatts of power, the Talaria Sting is the new king of e-bikes. Boo. Dude, f Talaria, Surron is king. What are you talking about? The Talaria R is faster and has more battery than the Surron. Please, my Surron smokes your Talaria. Your Surron doesn't even have wheels. Hey, do not bring my Surron into this. Your Surron also doesn't have a battery. How are you gonna smoke me without a... Listen, you Talaria-loving bitch boy. Surron is king. Just give me 2 to 6 months for my parts to get in, and I'll prove it.
Yeah, I'm on my own. I don't need no one. I don't. Yeah, I'm in my zone.
Now, before we jump in, you need to know there's only 1 week left to enter my double bike giveaway. If you'd like to win a 72-volt Surron or a brand new Talaria Sting, or you can get up to 500 giveaway entries in the description. There's 2 bikes up for grabs, but only 1 week left to enter. Good luck. So this is the current state of the Ronster. I've been prioritizing some other projects like the giveaway Surron, the truck bike, the e-cart, but the neglect towards the Ronster is really showing. So in this video, I'm rebuilding this bike to show you why Surron has not lost its crown yet. First up, it needs a quick cleaning, so I'm using charged PEV, which I created because there were no detailing products designed for e-bikes. It's the first of its kind, it works amazing, and this is also how you enter the double bike giveaway, so check it out in the description. Next, I'm unboxing our Warp 9 goodies. They sent us bars, pegs, a titanium bolt kit, which is awesome, a kickstand, which looks terrible. I'm never using this. They sent some primary sprockets and more titanium bolt packs. But what I was most excited for were these 16-inch Supermoto wheels, which turned out not to come with tires. In fact, Warp 9 doesn't even carry street tires this size, and it's super challenging to source them yourself. So I'm actually sending these back for a set of 17-inch wheels with tires, which should be here soon. Now for our new battery. You know I had to go with Chai. They make the best batteries. They're expensive, but you can get a discount with my code Sur Ronster. This is their 72-volt, 38-amp-hour compact beast of a battery with a little extra spice. I recommend getting their variable charger. You can adjust the amps and tell it the percentage to stop at. Chai includes everything needed to fit the battery. I'm stoked to see the lid spacer is now molded rather than printed. They include this for scratches, which I'll test in a second, and they include an instruction manual, which usually I'll ignore, but for big, expensive batteries like this, I'm glad they include it. So the battery does scratch really easy whenever it's installed, and I'm probably not using the brush correctly, but it seems like you're just trading one mark for another. If you're worried about scratches, I'd use some tape or petition Chai to use a different case material. Okay, we've got the new battery and we've got new wheels on the way. In the meantime, I'm going to remove my KO motor and KO controller. It's a big reason why I haven't been riding this bike. I don't like how the KO feels, and I know a lot of people do, and that's valid. But personally, I haven't been enjoying it. So I'm gonna throw back on my stock motor and BAC 4000 controller. My motor and controller are actually at Domo's place, so just heading over there now. Buckle this bad boy in. Let's hit the road. Yeah, what's up, dude? Oh, that is a good jump. Hold up. Sorry. Come on, you got it. Ow. This is so fun. Okay, the KO motor and the KO controller are off. I've got my original motor and my BAC 4000 in here, so I'm just gonna take these out. What the hell? What the hell? Hey, get back here! Yeah, I'll be like, let me be like, the wiring's looking really good, and then you'll be like, can you pass me the impact? Yeah, the harness is looking great.
Pass me the impact.
Okay. Wiring harness is looking good.
Yeah, pass me.
How's the wiring going?
Good. Pass me the impact.
Okay, I got you. All right, it's the next day. The motor and controller are mounted and the new Warp 9 wheels just came in, so let's unbox these. Wow, look at these, 17 inches, Michelin tires, sprocket and rotors already on there, beautiful. You ready to ride? Back on the red Surron after months of not riding it. I'm so happy. I feel like I've just gained a piece of me back again. I also changed out my throttle. I used to be running the Magura throttle, which is great, but I've dropped the bike so many times that I needed a new throttle, and I'm running the Domino throttle. This is pretty much the most expensive e-bike throttle they make right now. I mean, you can get some crazy like $400 throttles, and this is pretty much cream of the crop for e-bikes. And it feels good. It's the first time I've ridden it. It's nice. I'm running the Chai 72 volt battery. It feels great. I mean, once you run 72 volt batteries, you don't really notice a difference in performance between them. I think the difference is really just the quality. And this is the best of the best, the Chai batteries. So you can get a discount below. What you do notice a lot are the wheels. So these are 17-inch Supermoto wheels from Warp 9, and they come with tires, which is super nice. The wheels I was running on this bike before were the 12-inch Minimoto wheels, which are really fun and they look super cool. But I mean, 17-inch wheels on the Surron for street, I think, is the sweet spot, like 16, 17 inches. So the title of this video is "This is why Surron has not lost its crown yet." So let me explain. It's really for one main reason. Personally, it's more than one reason. For example, I really just prefer the way the Surron looks, but trying to be as objective as possible, the reason the Surron has not lost its crown as the king of e-bikes yet is because of the aftermarket. There is a huge aftermarket for the Surron, and that's because the Surron's been around for years. The Talaria is still relatively new, so it you know, you can certainly, don't get me wrong, you can certainly get aftermarket parts for the Talaria, including controllers and motors and all that, but as far as having as many options as possible, the Surron aftermarket is robust. So I've got these Warp 9 wheels. You can customize the hell out of them on their website. They do make stuff for Talaria. So when I say the reason Surron is still king is because of the robust aftermarket, that doesn't mean there aren't upgrades and parts and replacements for the Talaria. There's just way more for the Surron. And there's also a lot more knowledge out there, like in the Facebook groups for troubleshooting. The Surron's just really established, and the Talaria Sting R definitely is giving the Surron X a run for its money until you start considering upgrades, in which case the Surron is number one. Slapping a 72 volt battery in here with a controller makes this bike an absolute monster. That's where the word Sur Ronster comes from. This is the Sur Ronster, by the way, if you're new to the channel. The red Surron is the Ronster. I've been running Chai batteries forever. They never let me down. They really are the best in the market. Now, Chai also does make Talaria batteries, so you can upgrade your Talaria with Chai. You can use my code for it. They have quite a few options for Surrons. That didn't sound good. Now, the reason I'm focusing so much on upgrades is because it's all about upgrades. I don't know a single person who's bought a Surron and within a month hasn't wanted to upgrade it one way or another. Whether it's your brakes or your bars or your pegs or your battery or your wheels, everybody wants to upgrade it, and you're considering Surron, Talaria, just know that you're gonna want to upgrade it, and you're probably gonna want as many options as possible, which means you should go with Surron for now. This bike, for example, the Ronster, was my first e-bike, and at this point, after what, 4 years of ownership, with or without YouTube or sponsors or any of that, I would have done the same thing, which is upgrade everything on the bike. The only thing stock on this bike is the frame and now the motor again. I did upgrade the motor, but I'm back to the stock motor. I think the reason people, including myself, obviously enjoy upgrading their bikes is it's almost philosophical. The bike is an extension of yourself. Any chance you have to improve your bike, you're gonna want to do it. I always feel like if my bike's in a good state, I'm in a good state. But it is expensive as hell, okay? No one's denying that, so any discounts I have, I'm gonna throw them down below. When we're talking about like Surron versus Talaria, I need to be very clear. Taking away upgrades, if you're just getting a bike out of the box and you're gonna leave it exactly as is, then I think it's really hard to argue for the Surron at this point. The Talaria Sting R out of the box is more power, more brakes, more motor, more battery, more accessories. That bike's really good out of the box. So is the Surron X, but the Talaria Sting R is better out of the box. If you know you're gonna upgrade it, which I know you're gonna upgrade it because everyone does, then right now Surron's the move. That's my opinion. There's just nothing like this. 100-pound bike that can go 80 miles an hour. It's easy as hell to ride, no maintenance, no clutch. And just one more time, only one more week left in the giveaway. I'm giving away 2 bikes. There's gonna be 2 winners, so 2 people are gonna walk away with a free e-moto, either a 72-volt custom Surron that I've built or a brand new Talaria Sting R. I'm not a huge channel, not a lot of people have entered the giveaway. I really encourage you to give it a chance. The odds of winning are so high that I would totally enter it if I could. Thank you so much to everyone who has entered. I'm wishing you the best of luck. You've got very little competition right now, so get your hopes up. As always, thank you so much for watching. Stay clean with Charge PEV, as I do.
Yeah, I'm on my